Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Yes, welcome back to you.
Thanks. How is everybody? Hello. Hi. Welcome back to the chat. It's good to be back. I'm glad I'm home.
Yes.
What's been up the last 2 weeks?
Really nothing much.
I've been on vacation. Got to see all of my good friends and my sister.
Mm-hmm.
Got to eat a lot of great food at wonderful restaurants. The weather was perfect the entire trip.
You saw a dog jump into the ocean?
Oh, yeah. We watched a doggy jump into the ocean. The owner kept throwing the ball off the pier, and the dog just dove. It was
made my day.
I know, me too. It was so wonderful just watching that. We sat there for like half an hour watching this guy and his dog play because the dog was just diving over and over. It was so cute.
And the little tail. It was so
happy. It was so happy. Like hardcore wagging.
So cute.
Oh, is the presidential debate tonight?
I believe it is. Yes.
Oh, what time is it starting? Now?
That I don't know. It came up on my YouTube.
Oh.
Haven't been really keeping up with the debates and stuff.
Well, I picked a great time to stream.
Nobody's gonna be here.
Yeah. Well, that's okay though, because probably
actually ABC News says it begins at 9.
So an hour.
Yeah.
That's perfect, because I was hoping maybe an hour and 15 stream only anyway.
Yeah.
So good. Hello. Debate is at 8 Central. Yes.
Oh, yeah. 9
7
Eastern.
my time. Yep. Great. Okay, what else? Vacation, doggies on the pier. I got back to work this week, and it's been a nightmare trying to catch up. The person covering for me didn't do a great job, and I also knew that was going to happen. So I was braced for the worst, and I got the worst.
Wow.
One thing that drove me, like, it's so like inconsequential and it's just like office shit, but like I have like 8 giant filing cabinets in my office for all of my clients' files and stuff. And I have a system where I have a sticker on the cabinet that matches the key that unlocks it. Good system.
Yeah.
So a blue sticker on the cabinet, blue key. Green sticker on the cabinet, green key. You get it? So I came back to work yesterday, and the person covering for me peeled all the stickers off.
What? No way. Why?
That? Like, it's so dumb and petty, but like, why would you do that?
Does this person hate you?
She really must, because I had to spend so much time yesterday testing all the keys and re-stickering. Like, it's just the most benign, like, banal office BS ever, but like, why did she do that?
That is so weird. I would ask her.
Weird.
Like, hey, why'd you peel the stickers off my filing cabinets?
Of all the things you could do, it was just the weirdest, and I was like, what the F? But anyway.
Maybe she is like a neat freak or something and is trying to clean and is like, oh, what are these useless stickers here? I should peel them off.
Oh, my perfect system.
Oh, now you gotta go buy new stickers, put them on.
I know. So rude. Jeez. Yeah, but I'm caught up now, I think. So back to normal tomorrow, I think. And yeah.
Did your clients miss you when you were gone? I bet they did.
I hope so. I don't see clients on Mondays and Tuesdays, so we'll see tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Mondays and Tuesdays is like office stuff.
Tomorrow you walk the beat.
Yes, tomorrow.
Walk those mean streets.
Yep, out and about. Oh, hi, Joan. It's middle of the night. Go to bed.
Yeah. What is
it? It is 1 a.m.
Yeah, 1 o'clock.
On a Tuesday. Well, I guess a Wednesday there.
Yeah, she's in the future.
Too funny. What's up with... Oh, by the way, I guess I should say it's Existential Gamer here tonight.
Oh, yeah. Hey, everybody.
What's new and exciting for you?
Well, I'm going to Utah on the 21st with my mom for 10 days.
10
Yep.
days in Utah. And whereabouts are you going?
We're going to, she keeps telling me the name of it. It's right outside Salt Lake City. I want to say it's called Medville or something. But she's going because she got all of her teeth yanked out and got fake teeth put in because she had really bad teeth. So it's not just cosmetic. But she's going back to get her permanents finally put in. And it's 10 days because they have to like, she has to like
adjustments and stuff.
Yeah, you know, she's got to wear them for a bit, see where they, I don't know, where they bite and where they don't bite or whatever. You know, so there'll be a series of appointments, but she'll be able to eat real food again because she's been on a mush diet basically since June when she got the temps in. So, yeah. Don't tell your mom, Joan.
That'll be nice. So, like, I've never been, but you know, I've seen pictures, and Salt Lake City looks gorgeous. So.
Yeah, I've never been either, but when she went the last time, she went with her husband, and they took pictures. And the mountains are insane.
Right there,
like they just come up out of the ground like giant ziggurats, like just into the sky. It's amazing.
I agree. That's gonna be nice.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I don't think I've been 10 days anywhere like in at least a decade or two. I usually I'm like the long weekend person, or at least just like a business week, but 10 days, I can't remember the last time I did that long.
Wow. That'll be good. Good for you.
I'll be taking pictures.
Hell yeah.
I'll send you some pictures.
Hell yeah.
Oh, thanks,
very
Joan.
Good. That's
My
good.
mom is very nice.
She's yesterday. Cool. Sorry, not to cut you off.
Oh no, you're fine.
Just reminded me of my mom. So on Sunday, I got home, and my parents graciously picked me up to take me to my own home when I got into town. So that was on Sunday, and then yesterday, my mom texted me and said, "Dad just tested positive for COVID."
Oh no! Wait, you had another COVID thing too.
Yeah.
Someone on the freaking driveway was like, by the way, I have COVID.
Yeah, I cannot escape the vid these days.
The vid.
Yeah. So when I was at my sister's, her landlord wanted to look at the electrical box because the downstairs tenants have been having issues or whatever the hell. And so we're like standing all in the driveway talking, and then probably a good 10 minutes goes by, and then she goes, "Oh, by the way, I have COVID, so don't come much closer."
Oh no.
Okay. So yeah, I've gotten 2 COVID exposures in 1 week, but so far so good. Knock knock.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, yeah, your dad didn't know though, like.
No, he didn't. No, he tested positive yesterday, so we'll see.
Sometimes it hits you like a freight train, and other times it just feels like a mild cold. I've had it both ways, and it's really weird.
I only had COVID once in October of 22. And well, that I know of anyway. And I was really, really, really sick for 2 days, and then by the 3rd day I was like doing a little bit better, and then by the 4th day I was like really good. So
Yep. I've had it twice. The first time I had it, I believe it was 3 times maybe. I was sick in the winter of 2019, and this was before it, but looking back, I was like, did I have it? Right? It's one of those situations. And then I had it in like 2021, and I was really sick, flu-like, all that stuff, like you said, for a couple of days. It was really bad. But then I had it like just last year, and it just was like a mild cold. It was nothing.
Yeah, enlightened people said it's either really terrible or not that bad.
Yeah.
There's no middle ground.
Nope.
Poor Joan had it before the UK even went into first lockdown. Felt like a bus hit you. Ugh.
Yeah, Joan, that's kind of I think I had it too, right before because the lockdown started happening here in January 2020, right? So You know, in December of 2019, I got really sick. And then once everything hit the fan, I was like, oh man, I probably had it.
It's probably what that was. Yeah.
Yeah. And there weren't any tests yet. And then they came out with those awful swabs that like
Up your nose.
but like so far in, it was so bad. And then like recently they come up with less torturous swabs to.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Gotta love the swabs.
Mm-hmm.
Patient zeros. That's us.
Literally. That's funny. Yeah, I may have had it again, but I don't know. Oh, are you masking? I just ordered better mask because I'm going on a trip soon. I plan to get vaccinated before it. No. I'm not like an anti-masker in any regard. We had a mask mandate up until August of last year, 23, in my city and at work. And in stores and stuff. Yeah, it was long, but I wore a mask when it called for it, when it was, public transport, at work, at the store, whatever. Once they released the mask mandate, I did a little bit here and there still, and then I stopped. I think having been through like the craziest peak of the pandemic, having had COVID, I had 3 vaccinations, like, 3 of the whatevers.
Yeah.
Now I feel like I'm not really probably going to mask anymore. I haven't for a year now.
Yeah.
For me, I don't care what anyone else does at all.
Yeah,
but for me, I feel like I'm pretty healthy. I've had COVID. I've had boosters. I am personally not too concerned.
No.
But anyone else who is, do your thing.
I mean, and just like any other illness, if I've got my grandparents are still alive, and they're like, my grandpa's 92, 93.
Yeah, same.
And my mother-in-law is very she's got a lot of health problems. So like any illness, if I'm feeling under the weather, I just won't go visit them.
Yeah, totally.
I just stay away from immunocompromised people anyway. Yep. Like it's not even just COVID. It's like, even if I have a cold, I don't go over. So
yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I go visit my grandfather, the facility he lives at requires a mask, and that's fine. Like, I'm not going to get upset about that. I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. I don't get mad. Yeah. Nana, you didn't miss the stream. Is that what you're talking about?
Or maybe missed the atmosphere, I'm guessing.
Oh, yeah.
Nana. Whoa, wait a second, Nana. Isn't it morning on a work day? What are you doing? Oh, are you on vacation now? Nana's going on a big, long vacation, and then a honeymoon.
Ooh.
She's a married woman now. Oh, she is at work. Okay.
Yeah, Nana, I can usually goof off at work too, because I work.
Me too.
No, don't judge me. We would never.
No, never. Oh my God.
I'm the ultimate slacker. I don't judge anyone.
Me neither. Yeah, I'm sorry, Nana.
Yeah, it's terrible when there's a terrible job, and you can't immediately. Ugh, I'm just thinking about the worst job I ever had. I actually ended up quitting that one without notice.
What's the worst job you ever had?
Oh my God. The most recent worst one was I worked at an ad agency, and it was full of really terrible, toxic people who like to yell at you and talk down to you.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And it reached a head when the manager on our particular team and his subordinate, like there was 3 people. There was him who led it, there was a subordinate, and then there was me as an admin person. And they basically threw me under the bus in front of the morning stand-up. And I called them out in front of everybody and explained why they were wrong. And then the leaders from the other teams were like, yeah, that doesn't seem fair to blame you. I forget the specifics.
Yeah.
This was years ago. And my boss, the guy who led the team, decided to drag me into his office and be like, I think that was very unprofessional of you. I
Ugh.
don't think so. I was like, oh yeah, was it unprofessional? And
Bye.
I basically was like, screw you guys, bye. And I don't walk out like I would never do that.
Yeah, I hear you. But sometimes.
Yeah, but Joan, like it was bad, but honestly, it taught me a lot. It really did. I don't put up with bullshit at all anymore. Like there's any of that crap, no. Especially on a job. Like none of us get paid enough for this high school bullshit. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it sucked at the time. Like it was so bad that sometimes I would go out to my car at lunchtime and I would cry in my car.
No.
Yeah, it was that bad. And if you know me, you know I'm not a crier. I'm not I'm not a crier at all. And this job actually pushed me over the edge in that way.
No.
And
That's
it was
heartbreaking.
yeah, it was really bad. So, but even though it was kind of dumb and I had to scramble for temp work after because I was like, oh shit, what do I do? I just quit.
Sometimes you gotta.
Yeah, it was really bad.
That's a bummer.
Yeah, and then I had another bad job when I was 19. I actually supervised a movie theater. And that was back before they had discs. So I had
actual film.
Yeah, I had to the projector was pretty cool, but if a film broke, I had to go up there and splice the film back together in a very high pressure environment where people were coming out and wanting refunds, and I had to scramble to get the film like Frankenstein back together and yeah, or else I'd have to give refunds to these people, and they were getting irate because if you're watching a movie and then it just suddenly breaks,
it
ruins the experience. But
totally.
yeah, I had a bunch of terrible coworkers and the customer service angle where people were shitty and all that. So that was a bad job.
Sounds like it. I also worked in a movie theater, except it was after hours cleaning the movie theater.
That sounds like a sweet job though.
Oh my God, it was the best. Honestly, like I loved that job. It was hard physical work because it was like 10 theaters, all like the stadium style seating.
Cool. Yeah, but
so
it's just you cleaning.
Yeah, there was like 2 other people on our team, and I just put my headphones in, listened to whatever I wanted, and it was after hours. Often I would start at like 6 a.m., sometimes at nighttime or early morning. And then if it was early morning, I'd be done by like 10:30 in the morning, and that'd be it.
Oh,
it was great.
That does sound cool. Sounds much better than my theater job.
Yeah, it was like, just like cleaning and mopping and sweeping and vacuuming and picking up garbage and whatever, but cleaning the bathrooms. But I really liked that job, and it put me through school, so.
Yeah.
That's all you need. Oh, Joan says, I've heard so many horrors of used condoms found at the back of cinemas. 1,000% true.
Yeah.
1,000% true. I found a bunch. Tons.
Yeah.
Tons. Completely
you find
true.
all kinds of gnarly stuff in the theater.
Yes. Oh my God. The weirdest, like I would find like 12 packs of beer.
Yeah.
Like, how did they get this in here? A whole case.
One time I found an unopened pack of cigarettes. I was like,
yeah.
What?
Another time I found a wallet that had like $900 cash in it.
Whoa.
And frequently, like when we would find like valuables, we would put them in the management office and just like put a sticky note on it saying what theater it was found in for lost and found.
I don't know if I'd do that though.
Well, yeah. Often we would hear about shit going missing. So like I looked at the guy's driver's license, and this is how old I am. I looked his name up in the phone book.
Yes.
And I called him and I was like, hey, I found your wallet. It has this much cash in it. It's at the movie theater right now. I can't promise you it's going to have this cash in it when you come and get it. So he came down immediately to get it
for like $900, I bet.
Yeah, he came down immediately and he was like, oh my God, this is my rent and my insurance money. He was so happy.
Oh my
God. And then About an hour later, he came back with a box of donuts.
Oh, so
Yeah.
sweet.
And also, one of the weirdest things I ever found in a movie theater was one shoe.
Why? Okay. Why is there one shoe like on the highway or like
Yeah, always, right?
in a movie theater? Like the one shoe thing happens all the time. I've
I
seen like one
know.
shoe in a tree just
Yes.
hanging by its laces. Just
Yep.
what one? Why?
I know.
Does anybody
I
know the
know.
secret of why that is? Because I don't.
Yeah, who knows? But I was like, how did this person leave with
Yeah.
one shoe? Cinderella.
Cinderella. Cinderella, if it was like
Literally.
a men's size 13 sneakers.
Literally,
Open it.
exactly.
In a
Exactly.
tree.
Too funny.
The heck?
Oh, yeah. Always a good time. I swear that theater was haunted too.
Oh, I love ghost stories.
Yeah, not in a scary way either. Just like, yep, there's something going on here. But it never was scary.
So creepy though. Like, yeah, some of them aren't scary, but there's still like an uneasiness.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. Like, there was always so at our theater there was also like an arcade portion, I guess. And like the switches wouldn't be flipped, but occasionally a game would light up while you were in there and you'd be like, what the fuck? Um
Oh my god.
or I would be like wiping down the bathroom counters and like a stall door would like not slam, but it would like obviously move.
Oh.
Yeah. And like sometimes I would just be like, whatever you are, like leave me alone. I'm busy. And
Yeah. And did they? Did they leave you
yeah.
alone?
Yeah.
And just polite ghosts.
Yeah, exactly. Just making themselves known.
Yeah. Like I'm not a paranormal person. Like I'm a skeptic, but I
Yeah,
love
yeah, yeah.
other people's stories. I just find them so fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Any urban legends?
Yeah. I'm trying to remember. I used to be so into creepypastas like back in the 2010s.
Mm-hmm. I don't think I have any like favorite urban legends, or I don't know enough. But I'm like I guess a skeptic too, but I have had some experiences where I'm like, that seems like that's something.
Yeah. I've had a few weird experiences too that I can't explain.
Yeah, exactly.
But I can't attribute it to the supernatural either.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's fair. 2 UFO sightings.
My mom had a UFO sighting too when she was a
Crazy.
teenager. Yeah, she said she literally saw like a ship between the trees.
Whoa.
I know. And of course, I don't want to disbelieve my mom, but I'm like, were you on acid or something? It was the 70s, so.
Yeah. Have you heard, do you know all about the infamous Travis Walton alien abduction?
Oh, yeah. Is that the fire in the sky guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is the
Yeah.
creepiest story ever. I remember also one time because they made a movie about it.
Yes. Yeah.
And I don't even remember what exactly. Like I was way too young, like probably 4 or 5. And I just switched a channel on TV and it was that movie was playing.
Oh,
But it
God. It
was
wasn't the eye scene, was it?
yes.
No.
Like just as the channel came on, it was when he was being dragged down the hallway. And
No.
it like traumatized me forever.
Yeah. It was super graphic.
Yes, I know.
Very scary. My mom saw a snake of lights, and so did a bunch of people. Yeah. Joan, that reminds me of the time, I think it was like maybe New Mexico here, where people saw like, and this was like hundreds of people saw like a triangle of lights, like, you know, the 3 points, and they would fly around the sky. I forget what that's called. Yeah, what the heck? It's been covered.
Oh, yeah, here we go. If anyone's scared of UFOs, look away.
Yes.
These things?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Arizona. Never mind. Yeah.
Arizona. Same place.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, like a ton of people in the city below saw it. And then there's the footage of like the Navy pilots or the Air Force pilots or whatever seeing those Tic Tac things.
Oh yeah. Tic Tac UFO.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Navy pilots. Okay. Yep.
Yeah, some of those videos are pretty crazy. Actually, it's so weird. I was listening to a podcast today about aliens,
Yeah.
and then there's yeah. I'm like when it comes to aliens or
Mhm.
whatever, I don't know if I'm convinced that they're out there, but I'm also
Yeah.
not convinced that they're not. Um I feel like it seems with the universe as big as we have, it seems like there should be some other life out there somewhere,
Yeah.
but I
Yeah.
don't know. Also,
Yeah.
I heard a theory today on this podcast I was listening to, um, that maybe alien visitors are time travelers from the future.
I've heard that theory too, that it's us.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting, hey?
But then again, time travel gets into all kinds of weird stuff, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, for
Weird
sure.
paradoxes and all that.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I want to believe. Yes, I'm also a fan of the X Files too. So
Yes.
great
Yes.
show.
Extremely. Um uh Oops, sorry. There's existential gamer.
Hi, everybody.
Um
They know what I look like.
yeah.
I'm already on YouTube.
Yeah, you have a channel.
Yes.
I was gonna say something about aliens, UFOs. I want to believe.
We got to re-rail this train of thought.
I know. What the heck? I had a. Oh. Gone now. Completely gone
Dang.
now.
Aw.
Time travel.
Oh, yes.
If you could get in a time machine, where would you go?
That's a tough one because I think I'd want to see the future, not the past.
Oh, not me.
Well, I guess it depends how far in the past we're going. I guess anything within the last century would be okay, but I don't know. Traveling as a woman, like back to medieval times or something, I don't know. I'd have to have some protection or something.
What if you were just an invisible observer and you could
Oh, in
just
that
go
case,
watch something?
oh, in that case, I would go to ancient Egypt or maybe like the fall of the Roman Empire or something. I don't know. Like I just want to see those ancient civilizations.
Me too. I listen to a lot of history podcasts too, and like I want to know and see everything. Like I want to see Rome at its glory, and I want to
Yeah.
see the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, and I want to see the Lighthouse of Alexandria, and like
I would also love to see like very primitive humans like that
mhm.
back in the day when we had the Neanderthals living near us and
Yeah, like 25,000-30,000 years ago.
yeah, see how they really lived. That would be
Mhm.
absolutely fascinating.
I know. I
I
wish
don't
one
know
day.
if I'd want to go back to the dinosaur times. I don't know. Seems that even if I'm invisible or in like a protective bubble, it seems like a little much.
Yeah.
Maybe once I like go back to a few other time periods, get comfortable, I'll go back to
Mhm.
the I don't know Jurassic period and take a look at the megafauna and all that
Right? Oh my god. So
giant
cool. Sloths.
bugs.
Yeah, bugs too. Um Highly.
Highly
Um
classically intro.
I always think like I just am so like interested in like ancient humans too, and like how
Yeah.
really like humans 20,000 years ago like really weren't any different from us now. Like they have the
Mm-hmm.
same brain capacity and everything.
Yeah.
Um I think that'd be so interesting to see. But also like I'm always so touched by like those cave paintings of where they've like blown the dye around their hands. It's like,
Oh, I don't think I know about that. Oh,
oh,
wait, is it the handprints?
yeah, the handprints.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I just think that's so like, 30,000 years ago, but we've always kind of just been that way. Like, it
Yeah.
just touches me. Or,
I also want to see like what we have a lot of theories about how they lived, but I'd also like
mhm,
to confirm or disprove that. Like, oh,
yeah,
they thought they thought they did the cave paintings for this reason, but it wasn't, or they
right.
thought they buried them like this for this reason, but it was a
But it
total.
wasn't. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
Um, I'm also like, I also am so endeared by the fact again that humans have just always been the way that we are, because like there's also like inscriptions found something like 20 feet up a cave wall that like translates to "this is very high." Like we've just always been people.
That's fun. That is so funny. What?
Isn't it so cute? Or like
This is very
"this is very high." Yep. It is. Or
ends up in the OG trolls for all of history.
exactly. We've always been this way. Or there's like graffiti in ancient Rome that just says like Antonius was here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've heard about the ancient Roman graffiti. I think that's one thing history or like um, history academia kind of presents history as a very serious and like dour
Hmm.
thing, and like humans were super duper serious, and but I don't think so.
No.
No. Have you ever seen those vintage photos of the Victorian era couples? And
Laughing?
yes, like between because the reason they
Yeah.
look so serious is because they have to
They had
stand
one
still.
opportunity.
Yeah, but
Got
I
it
guess
right.
they got them like goofing around.
Yeah, here I'll show. It's so cute.
It's really fun.
Whoops, no, not slides. Share screen.
Yeah.
Oops, how do I open image? Sorry. I don't know how to work a computer. Claire.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's like their one, and then there's a mist. It's so
Yes.
cute.
Looks like she's like dying of laughter and in his
Exactly.
That's so funny. They're
It's really
like,
cute.
we are so serious. Actually, no.
I know, it's so cute. Also, have you ever seen a little boy on film his homework?
I don't think so.
He was 13th century Russia, and it's like all his homework on birch and stuff. It's like him riding an animal.
Oh my God, I've never seen this.
Yeah, he's 7 years old, and I think the text translation to is "I am a wild beast."
Ah,
It's just like his homework where he's supposed to be doing lessons and stuff, and instead he's doodling.
and it survived?
Yes,
That's insane.
it's so cute. His little like people with the hands. Look at the fingers.
Oh, that's kind of child drawings always have the creepiest details.
Yes.
Why? Why the
Why
rake hands?
can't I view this? How do I? Uh, the
Oh, I
rake
think
hands.
it's just kind of it's unsettling. I think you have to visit the site
I
now.
know, it's so annoying.
They don't let you just see the image anymore.
Uh, yeah. Whoops. Not sure. Like this is an animal of some kind, maybe a horse.
Oh
It's from the
no.
13th century.
Is he
Like
killing a guy? I think he's
maybe
killing a guy.
it's in war.
Yeah.
The alphabet written up here. So cute. And there's his name on film. He
Oh
signed
wow.
it.
That's so
His little
neat.
doodles. I know, it's so cute. Like you could see a 7-year-old kid doodling this
Yeah, you
now.
can. Yeah, absolutely. Oh man. The hell is that thing? A
Uh
fantasy
Fantasy
scene.
scene. Perfect image of fusion and text. And he wrote, Lord help your servant on film.
Wow. Yeah, that looks like a a weird fantasy monster that
Yeah,
is fighting or
right?
something.
Oh, it's so cute.
What exactly is happening in this scene?
This one. Is the victim on the ground or is he the assailant?
Yeah.
Yeah, he translates, it says, I am a beast.
See, then he's probably the assailant. Let's
Yeah.
be real.
I think it's so cool that this stuff is just there. Like, aw, on film. It makes me feel tender.
Yeah. Lived so long ago, and yet we're the same.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd still want to go into the future, though, just to see what is going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Ancient graffiti. Yeah.
Yes. Let's see what this is. The link is dead now.
Oh.
Yeah. So neat. Or like the world's oldest surviving written text is a complaint letter.
Oh, I've heard that before. Wasn't it some like Greek guy
Yeah.
complaining about
copper complaint letter.
Yeah.
This is it. The
customer service complaint. Yeah, wasn't he complaining about like a vendor?
Whoops. Yeah, exactly. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, he's complaining about being sold not the kind of copper that he wanted. I'm pretty sure. The oldest known written customer complaint, written 1750 BCE.
That's so funny.
Like somebody had to chisel all that in there.
Yeah, talk about
so
labor intensive. Wow. He must have been real fired up about that. He was swindled, okay?
Extremely.
He wants justice.
So it says, Nasir traveled to Dilmun to buy copper and returned to sell it in Mesopotamia. On one particular occasion, he had agreed to sell copper ingots to Nani. Nani sent a servant with the money to complete the transaction. The copper was considered by Nani to be substandard and was not accepted. In response, Nani created the cuneiform letter for delivery to Nasir. Inscribed on it is a complaint about a copper delivery of the incorrect grade and issue with another delivery. Complaint that his servant had been treated rudely.
Yes. I wonder if his complaint was ever resolved. I guess we'll never know.
That's pretty funny, though.
It's like the prototype Yelp 1-star review.
Right? The first ever. Too funny. Oh, I love people.
I know, me too. I'm like fascinated with human history and
me too.
Just humanity.
I listened to a great podcast called The Ancients, which is about what you can imagine, ancient history.
All right, I'm gonna have to find that right now.
It's really good.
Right up my alley.
Yeah, they talk about like all these kinds of crazy topics. Well, yeah, ancient history stuff. There's another one I love. It's what the heck is it called? Can't remember, but it's about disappearing civilizations and collapses of civilizations. What the heck is it called? Oh, it's called Fall of Civilizations. Duh.
Oh. That's so fascinating to me because I always want to know, like, what is the moment a civilization falls or
collapses, right?
Does it happen over like 100 years or is it one like
catastrophic event?
Yeah, right.
Yes. Yeah, this podcast is so cool. They did like an episode on the Mayans, the Greenland Vikings, Easter Island, Sumerians, etc. It's just so fascinating to me.
That's so cool. Without having heard the podcast and knowing very little about it, I wonder if the majority of them were simply assimilated or evolved into a more modern iteration of it.
Yeah, it's so interesting to know, like, in these ancient cities and stuff that have just been like completely abandoned only to be rediscovered thousands of years later.
Yeah.
Like what's that Angkor Wat in Cambodia?
Oh yeah.
Like they built that, and then it was like overgrown and completely taken back by the earth. Like, why did it stop getting used? How did it get abandoned for so long that the earth completely took it back before it was rediscovered? Like, what happened?
Right. Did they fear it for some reason?
Right.
Like, did something terrible happen there and they couldn't go back? And then it just, I don't know. Angkor Wat, yeah.
Yeah, so interesting. Let's look at some pictures. Angkor Wat. Like, this was built and then it was like abandoned by whoever built it for thousands of years and then rediscovered and excavated. And this is so beautiful.
So cool. You know, I know Angkor Wat because I play the Civilization games.
Oh.
And I'm pretty sure that this is one of the great wonders that is in the game.
Yeah, very cool.
It is neat. It's so cool. Did they restore it?
Good night, Joan.
Oh, sweet dreams, Joan. I'm glad you're able to finally drift off.
I'm sure. Let's see. So let's see. Etymology. Where's like the construction?
Restoration. Yeah.
European rediscovery. So
Wow,
a friar
all the way?
visited in
Damn.
1586.
Jesus.
Such extraordinary construction that is not possible to describe it with a pen, particularly since it is like no other building in the world. It has towers and decoration and all the refinements which human genius can conceive of.
Oh, but then it took until 1860
Yeah.
to actually rediscover it.
Mm-hmm.
So it was rediscovered, and then it went dormant for another
300 years.
Right.
That's crazy. And then restoration. So the 20th century, a considerable effort was launched to clear the plant overgrowth and restore the temple complex.
Wow.
1908.
So neat.
Mm-hmm. Bullet holes from the Khmer Rouge.
Yeah.
Oof.
No.
So cool.
Ooh, Naga. Or Naga.
My screen is too zoomed in. The Nagas are a divine or semi-divine race of half-human, half-serpent beings that reside in the netherworld and can occasionally take human or part-human form.
Nagini.
Oh, Nagini, like Harry Potter.
Yep, that's what it's named after.
There you go.
Cool history lesson.
I know. There's always something to find.
Sounds like aliens. Yeah, right. Expired milk. Hey.
Oh. Sorry, expired milk. She just sent me a private message like, hello.
Oh, sorry. We're too involved
Hi,
in
expired
history.
milk.
Hey.
Hey.
You weren't waiting long, I hope.
Were you waiting long?
Oh, no.
Okay, good. I just noticed your message. We've been deep diving history stuff.
Yeah, sounds spooky.
Currently in Cambodia.
Angkor Wat.
Angkor Wat. How's your day, expired milk?
Very good. First load-in day for tech rehearsal.
How was that?
Nobody cried. Nobody died.
Hey, can't ask for much more sometimes, right?
Yeah. Call that a win.
Catering was on time.
Ooh, catering. What did you have?
Oh.
It was a pasta day today. But it came with this very nice, like some combination of banana and chocolate pudding.
Ooh.
That actually sounds good to me.
Yeah.
It does, yeah.
On the weekend I was at my aunt's house and she made me she gave me a frozen treat she made of like yogurt mixed with mashed up bananas and drizzled with chocolate and then frozen. It was so good. And it was like, and she put like popsicle sticks in it, so it was like a ice cream treat, but it was yogurt. It was so nice.
Yeah, I've got whole milk yogurt in my fridge. Maybe I should try a yogurt-sicle.
Yogurtsicle. Exactly.
I've also heard that. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Just quick on the yogurt thing. I've heard that putting cocoa powder in yogurt and stirring it up turns it into a chocolatey treat.
That sounds good.
That's what I've heard. I'm not trying.
Heard.
No.
Sounds like alchemy to me.
Well,
Alchemy, indeed.
I am an alchemist. In my free time.
Expired milk. Before you got here, we were talking about time machines. And if you could go anywhere and be an invisible observer, where would you go?
And it has to be the real world.
Yes.
Okay. An
Good point.
invisible observer, huh?
Yeah, so like you wouldn't have to worry about being harmed or anything.
Yeah, because that was my first concern when she asked me that question.
Yeah.
But if we're in like a bubble and we can't be seen,
Yeah.
go anywhere.
You know what? I bet there's a ton of juicy gossip inside the Vatican.
Yeah?
Like, but
Yeah.
what era? What
Like,
era?
let's go back like OG. Like, we're about to make the system. What were they talking about? I'd
Well,
like to know.
okay, when was the Vatican? When was the Vatican created?
I wonder
Like,
if
some guy gathers his friends. He's like, you know what would be insane? What, Bob?
yeah. Religion. That would be insane. I wonder if it actually originated in the Roman Empire.
Well, Vatican City as a state was formed in 1929, I'm reading. But
Really?
like,
Wow.
yeah.
Okay, maybe I'm totally off base.
Wait. Okay. Let's see here. The independent state of Vatican City came into existence in February 1929. But the papal states was 756 to 1870.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or maybe I'll chime into the I'll pop into the meeting where the church split the first time. That
Well,
must have been spicy.
Ooh.
Since you're invisible and in a bubble, you just be a booming voice.
Yeah.
AKA God.
Yes.
Silence, everybody.
Silence. You gotta really put on like the deity voice. And, I command thee.
Or I could do my therapy talk where people on my crew don't get along, and I say, okay, let's all just try to understand each other for a moment. Maybe I would stop.
How did that make you feel?
Yeah.
Suddenly the voice is like, thou must chill. Thou lack of chill displeases me.
You're like, what does chill mean?
Oh, my bad.
Stop arguing. I believe, as this omnipresent voice, that your church needs more decoration.
Ooh.
Oh God, you're telling the Catholics that? They don't need that.
Yes, let's
They got
bling,
decoration
bling.
up the yin yang.
Mhm.
We need more gold relief, more incense,
More velvet.
more
Disco
Iconography.
ball.
glass.
Yes, I would speed up the creation of the disco ball.
Oh.
Yes, maximalism. Oh my, can you imagine just the disco ball, the mass with a disco ball?
The cathedral.
That would be so awesome. Imagine the light coming in from the stained glass on that disco ball.
Okay.
It would be lit. Yeah.
Maybe they're gonna. Existential Gamer, you have some ideas that you should send to the Vatican to revive the church, because young people aren't going anymore. So,
To whom it may concern.
have you considered a disco ball?
Listen,
See,
I
I
have
feel
my
like
thumb on the pulse of the youths, and I'm telling you.
I feel like maybe in the past, I don't know, 15 years or so, I've seen a couple trailers for things that basically boil down to spicy conversations that are happening in the Vatican. And they'll try to make it like cool and edgy, like an HBO thing, but
Oh,
it's the
boy.
Vatican.
Yeah, no.
I'm like, what is going on?
Isn't it just like a bunch of old dudes?
Well,
Literally.
for
In
the
the Vatican?
HBOification of it, naturally the trailers, they're younger dudes. I think Jude Law was in one, but I never actually saw it. I just thought
Jude Law.
Yeah, I was like, I see this like HBO trailer for, I don't know, whatever they're called in the Vatican. I said, one, that's a really weird premise. Two, I feel like that's going to upset a lot of people.
Can you imagine the executive boardroom meeting about that? Like, hey, let's make the Vatican hot.
Yeah. Vatican.
It's untouched
calendar.
territory. Oh
my God.
Actually, I think so. My sister did. I think she did say there were like priest calendars.
Oh, what is that?
Priest calendars?
You know how like they have
like the firefighter
like the fireman calendar?
Oh, great.
She told me that there were in fact priest calendars.
Oh my God. CalendarioRomano.org.
No. I have to see this.
Okay,
it's all about the marketing, guys. We gotta hook them in some way.
Okay, I'm gonna bet they're not like in Speedos or anything.
They're not giving any preview pictures. Hold on.
It.
Wow, behind a paywall.
So Calendario Romano, there's your cute young priest.
Oh, there he
but
is.
There's no pictures.
I guess that's your teaser. Oh, I guess there's
Is it all the same?
Hot priest calendar.
Oh no.
I'm dying.
This is oh my God. Oh my. Look at him looking so pensively.
See, I do wonder how the Vatican marketing department approaches this. They're like, okay, guys, it's that time of year again.
Look
Who do we have?
Look at July. July looks like he was surprised with the picture.
Yeah, what is this?
He's like, what the fuck?
Look at this studious.
The old-fashioned reading the newspaper. Okay.
Yeah, November's
no
like, hey, wait, don't take a picture. Hold on. Let me get my newspaper. Okay. Let me purse my lips for the ladies. All right.
Oh,
go ahead.
That's so funny.
Look at September. He's like, hey, baby.
What a
I don't know if I would categorize any of this as hot priests.
No, they're just normal dudes.
This is 2012, though.
I mean, maybe it's ramped up a bit. I don't know.
They're normal dudes who washed their hair that week.
Oh, they've stepped up their game.
These are Etsy ones, though, like self-made.
Oh, yeah, never mind.
Yes, that's what my sister observed when she went to Italy.
That's so funny.
Your sister, if she ever goes back, she has to bring back a Calendario Romano.
Yes, last time she was just too busy smuggling back some fancy leather jacket.
Ooh, that's still a good find, though.
Yeah.
I was almost going to type hot priest calendar, but then I remembered I have safe search off on Google, and I do not need anything to pop up to get me banned from YouTube.
Yeah. Mariana, it's me, Existential Gamer, and then Expired Milk joined us too.
Yes, I give up with that names. What she said.
Yes, I am Existential Gamer, and she is Expired Milk.
Existential Gamer are often confused for Lisa.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I am, which is still continues to confuse me, but okay.
Okay, Existential Gamer, Expired Milk. Yes.
Another thing I've been trying to navigate recently is, as you know, my favorite band, Linkin Park.
Oh yes,
comeback. However,
what's her name, Emily?
Huh?
Is her name Emily?
Yes.
Dude, that video you sent, she rules. Are you kidding?
She rules. However, ever since that day, the discourse has derailed into a whole discussion about Scientology.
What? Okay, well, she's a Scientologist?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Apparently her parents are Scientologists. She was born into the Scientology
She was born
situation.
into the religion.
Yeah, I mean, I guess
Apparently, she was
really false.
raised on some like ranch with a bunch of other kids who had to
Oh.
do labor for the church. It's
So-
crazy.
a cult.
Yes.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. She is identified by the church as a prominent member.
Yeah.
Yes. Apparently, her mom, I think, is. I don't know the title, but she's basically head of the Scientology PR department or something.
Ah.
Wow, talk about separating the art from the artist in this case, huh?
Yeah, so
She's got an amazing voice, but damn,
Yeah, no, she
amazing
killed that
voice.
performance.
she really did.
Killed the whole thing. Their first show is in Los Angeles tomorrow night.
Wow.
And ever since then, so I've been part of the Linkin Park fan club for like 15 years. And on their official Discord, they've completely censored the term Scientology.
Oh dear.
I think I heard that if you keep typing it in, you get like an automatic ban.
Oh wow.
So on one hand, I know cults are complicated and I don't know anything about Scientology whatsoever.
It's a really big, scary cult.
Yeah, it's a
really
big, scary thing. Something about they kill your pets. Anyway. But then I'm like, okay, Linkin Park had to have known about this woman. So I feel like there's some missing information, but I also think the window for the band to address what's going on is rapidly shrinking, and it just kind of.
But also, like, as big and scary of a cult as it is, like, her religious beliefs don't really have anything to do with her singing.
Right.
Yeah, I
and
think
there's a
people
ton of
were
Hollywood
less.
celebrities there. Sorry.
Yeah, I think people were less concerned about the Scientology because, like, she is an open lesbian as well. So, like, how can she be that and a Scientologist? And obviously, you don't automatically have the same beliefs as your parents, blah blah blah. But I think most of the conversation is centered about a trial for some guy who was in the church.
Danny Masterson.
Yeah, I had never heard of him, but apparently it was a big deal, and her potential participation in that. But I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna chill out till I get more information. We'll see how these next few shows go. I'm still super excited. The band is back.
Well, regarding the Danny Masterson stuff, though, he was an actor from that 70s show. He's a major Scientologist. He was recently charged and convicted with multiple rapes. And the controversy was that, like, she went to one of his court appearances in support of him. However, I read this on Wikipedia last night. She posted a statement.
Yeah, she did.
Saying she considered him a friend. She went to support him, but she said, I misjudged him. Unimaginable details emerged, and he was later found guilty. To say it as clearly as possible, I do not condone abuse or violence against women. So, like...
Yeah.
So it's like we have that.
And supporting a person could be a mistake.
Yeah. And I heard that if you say anything against this church as a Scientologist, they'll like come mess up your whole life or something.
Yeah, they will. Have you ever seen the work by Leah Remini?
Yes.
No, literally the only thing I know about Scientology is it has something to do with that action movie star. And that's it.
No, it's pretty scary. I have more compassion, I guess, for kids raised in the cult than I do for people who join later.
Oh yeah, if you're raised in that environment, like, it's incredibly hard to get out.
Yeah, it's like literally all she's known from birth. So, like, I mean, I don't love the Scientology thing, but there's so many Hollywood people who are Scientologists. Okay.
Yeah. Like,
you know.
Yeah, I heard the lead from Handmaid's Tale is a Scientologist.
She is.
Yeah. There's a ton of them.
Yeah. So
I mean,
think
Tom Cruise is like probably the most problematic Scientologist guy, right?
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, the action movie guy, Tom Cruise.
That was who you're talking about?
Yeah, the action movie guy, you know, the one.
Yeah, that guy.
Only Tom Cruise.
just him. By the way, I saw him in a recent movie, and I forget what it was, but the man was looking quite long in the teeth. I'll tell you that. And I'm like, why do movie studios still cast these action heroes from my childhood in the 2020s? I don't get it. Like, get some new action heroes.
Yeah, no kidding.
All these old ass guys. Like, I'm 45, and these guys were in their heyday when I was a kid. So what?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like there isn't like a modern day movie star.
No, not
like,
really.
Tom Cruise, Brad Pitt, Julia Roberts, like those were like in our day movie stars. But there's people who are in movies now, but they're not like the ubiquitous movie star anymore.
And,
that's what I've heard people saying. People are calling Brad Pitt like the last real movie star or something. And when people have that conversation, they compare like the Marvel movies. They took at the time relatively unknown people for a lot of the roles. Like the guy who plays Loki, I don't think he had really done anything before. Chris Hemsworth hadn't really done anything before. But then they said, but yeah, even when these Marvel actors cross over to do non-Marvel films, they don't always bring the expected star power that you think they would, considering in these billion-dollar movies.
Yeah, it's funny because I was thinking that Chris Hemsworth is the closest thing we have to like a male movie star. But then before I mentioned it, I thought about it and I was like, but what's he been in other than Marvel, really? That's been acclaimed and like really popular. I think a lot of stars now get shunted into their niches. And I think that social media stars and maybe even reality TV stars kind of muddy the waters too, because you got the Kardashians. Yeah. So like they're not Hollywood actors, but they're arguably more famous than a lot of them.
Interesting point.
Yeah.
We do have some younger actors that pop up more than others. Like I feel like I see Florence Pugh a lot and stuff. And she usually does a wide range of projects.
Yeah. Michelle Hugh Jackman is definitely like a movie star, but he's also getting long in the tooth though. Like where's the fresh blood? Like where's the young ones coming up?
Yeah, that is interesting.
Even like Keanu, like the beloved Keanu Reeves, that he's getting old too. Like they're all getting. If Bruce Willis never got dementia, rest assured, I know, but he would he'd still be cast though. He'd still be
that's true.
Yeah, he would.
And like running around with his 75-year-old ass on the movie set. Like,
speaking of 75-year-old ass, Harrison Ford just did another freaking Indiana Jones. Like
Harrison Ford loves Indiana Jones. He will never stop playing that.
And he shouldn't. But
also R.I.P. Darth Vader.
Oh yeah, the actor. Yeah, he's
James Earl Jones.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pour one out for the father.
Yeah.
Oh, too funny.
Tom Cruise does identify as young because even though I didn't see the most recent Mission Impossible movie, I saw tons of behind-the-scenes footage of him driving a bike off of a cliff.
Right. Yeah.
Oh my God. I laughed out loud when I saw that in the movie, and that was the movie I saw. The stupid Mission Impossible movie.
Yeah. I did not last summer, but two summers ago.
Mission Impossible fans, just putting that out there. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. 2 summers ago, I was like, you know what? Everyone thinks I've seen Mission Impossible, but I haven't. So I'm going to sit down and watch these movies. And I ended up watching most of Rocky, and I only got through the first Mission Impossible. But I will say, I'm still unsure if all of the spy movie tropes were put into Mission Impossible or if all the popular tropes came from Mission Impossible. Because they had this message will self-destruct in 5 seconds. Oh, you think I'm someone else? I'm going to peel off my face. I'm actually this other guy. And then we're, sneaking into these rooms, but we can't touch the floor because it has all these alarm systems.
Well, Expired Milk, Mission Impossible was actually a TV series in the 60s and 70s.
Oh.
What?
Yeah. Yep. So I think that the movies are a reimagining of that, and those tropes probably came from that old TV series.
Okay, they just took all the
Interesting.
greatest hits and put them in the same film.
Probably, yeah.
Because by halfway through, I was like, "This is ridiculous. It's entertaining, but it's ridiculous."
It is ridiculous. And I'm sorry, in the latest Mission Impossible, I was not buying Tom Cruise as some kind of spy heartthrob. Like, no way. Dude looks like a straight up grandpa.
Driving off a cliff, but he wants to know that he personally drove that bike off that cliff.
That scene was so absurd. I kind of wish we could play like video on the stream because I would love to show everybody how stupid that scene was.
Oh yes, Ballistic says Reagan is now #1 breakdancer in the world.
That can't be true.
What is the governing body for breakdancing?
The committee.
Oh, wait a second. It is true.
Oh.
Hold on.
Lily.
Ranked #1 in the world by sports governing body. Came in first place at the 2023 Oceania Continental Championships. What? Secured the top spot and came in first place. This ranking puzzled many people. Didn't see for a single point from the Olympic judges.
Federation.
Whoa. How'd she manage to do that then?
I think to understand that, we need to know the rules for what these competitions have.
Right?
Yeah.
So the Federation clarified that the ranking is updated based on each athlete's top 4 performances within the last 12 months. That the points earned in the competitions are valid for 52 weeks. Okay.
Yeah. My brain kind of just glossed right over.
Go
all
Reagan.
That. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, what YouTuber? Is there a YouTuber called Reagan? I don't know.
Oh yeah, I have no idea.
No, me neither.
I barely even know this ray gun.
Only because she became a meme.
Yes.
Oh, speaking of Australia. Oh, yeah.
Oh, right.
Tickle versus Giggle?
Yes, so Sal Grover developed an app called Giggle that was for women only. It was just like a female-only social media platform app thing. And you had to, I think, do either voice or selfie verification. I'm not sure which, because it was women only. And a Tim named Roxanne Tickle sued her for discrimination about the app because she wouldn't let this guy on the app. And he won. The judge ruled in his favor that female-only spaces are discriminatory.
Yeah, okay. A private app, though?
Yeah. Yeah. Female-only spaces not allowed in Australia.
Unbelievable.
I think she was ordered also to pay multi-thousands of dollars in damages to him as well.
Damages, please.
But high-rated woman. So she's going to appeal and might go to their high court. That would be good.
Yeah, I actually hope she would appeal because when I first heard the news, that was my first thought. It's like, I really hope she appeals this because it's BS.
Wow, yeah. Australia, what's going on down there?
$10,000 only, but man, if I had $10,000,
right?
I get that that's a small settlement though, but my poor ass is like, man, I wish I had $10,000.
Right, same.
Oh yeah, why would that even stand up in court? Like, come on.
Ugh.
Men like that, I don't think, and this might be like spicy or whatever. I don't think that they really believe that. I don't think that is the case. I think they just get off on making women do what they want.
Yes, 100%.
And that's all. I barely even think the loudest guys that do this are even like trans in any way.
No.
Not that I think trans is like real. You can't change
Right.
sex.
I know
Like,
what you mean.
but like, it's like the guy who wore the fake boobs to the classroom. Like, I don't believe for 1 second that guy wasn't just trying to push boundaries.
Oh, for sure.
And it's always this particular kind of guy. I don't buy it. That's my hot take for the night.
Mm-hmm. Ugh, gross.
Especially like the amount of sustained like harassment and the barrage of legal stuff that he would need, the obsession that he would need to just like take Grover to court over this and like continue to just there's something more to it. It's like that male need to just utterly destroy a woman. Oh yeah, Nessa, that was
Jonathan Yaniv.
Yeah.
But he changed his name legally to Jessica Simpson.
Yeah.
Which I think was strategic, because if you Google Jessica Simpson, you're going to get the singer and nothing about him. It was a way to hide himself.
Yes. Whatever happened to him?
He's still terrorizing Vancouver like he always has been. He's still up to it. His old antics.
Yeah, well, he was first Jessica Yaniv, but yeah, like Radical said, he changed that to Hyde
Simpson.
Yep.
Ugh. Yeah, they always choose the same kind of names.
I think we know why.
Mm-hmm.
We know why.
We know why. Because men just be like that sometimes, most of the time.
Yeah. When they imagine a woman, they don't imagine someone named Maud,
Right. Exactly. None of them are like, Shirley.
Right. Yes.
Oh, funny. Louise.
Oh, Louise.
They're all like, Charlotte, Penelope. Like, really, like...
Yeah. Or certain names that evoke certain images.
Exactly.
Yeah. Edith, Barbara, Ethel, Bertha.
Right, for sure. There's none of those.
Nope.
I must protect my Laverne and Shirley DVD box set from the males.
Oh, Laverne. That's a name you don't see very often.
Laverne.
I used to watch Laverne and Shirley.
Of course.
Yeah, because of Laverne and Shirley, I used to have a big dream of moving to Milwaukee.
Huh? Oh my goodness.
I said, yes, I'm going to work at a bottling plant just like Laverne and Shirley.
Sounds like fun.
And my dad's like, no, you're not.
That is so funny.
You watched that and it took that away from it. But I remember watching it as a little girl thinking like, man, these women's lives suck. They work the worst job ever and they have to deal with all these stupid like people. Like, oh,
you don't want to come reform the bottling plant with me?
No. Can we not work at a bottling
plant? We could turn that place around. And then every now and then the Fonz will show up and I'm like, wait, this is the same universe?
I think it is the same universe, yeah. The metaverse of Nick at Night.
Yes.
Oh, what? Oh, no, I was going to suggest a new topic. Let's answer Nessa of Pearl.
Oh. Looking forward to the day when we can look back at this time and realize how crazy this nonsense was. I really hope we get there soon.
Yeah.
I kind of think it'll topple itself, but then a small part of me was like, I think this could still keep going in conjunction with the super conservative anti-feminist thing going on.
Right.
Because there is some overlap between
Overlap for
the two
sure.
groups.
There is. And they're gaining more traction, like they're louder.
Yes.
Like a year ago, I thought, okay, everybody's starting to see logic, and this thing's obviously like postmodern nonsense that has no basis in reality. But now I'm a lot more, I guess, skeptical that we're ever going to get rid of it, because I think Pomo is just so entrenched now in like the zeitgeist, especially in this country. Like, people don't want to think of reality as reality. It's like, it's so hard to explain without like thinking about it, but it's just like, no, man, anything can be whatever you want it to be. It's just, words don't have meaning. Meaning is like old fashioned. So you've got that, and then now you've got the conservatives just taking it and running with it. And I don't know. Yeah, Lee, I don't think it'll just die out either. It'll just take new forms, or it will die out because conservatives will win out, and then everybody will be fucked, right?
No.
I'm sorry, Radical. I've lost some of my hopefulness.
No, I understand completely.
The situation.
I understand.
Yeah. But Nessa, I can totally see like the male trans part aligning with a lot of the conservatives that are, yeah, because they are men and they follow their own interests. So,
Bleh.
hey, Lily, I identify as rich too.
Ugh.
Let's go yachting.
Really? Honestly.
Yes, let's get our super yacht.
That's right.
God. Imagine if it were that easy.
But that's basically like the crux of the whole
I know.
philosophy. That's it.
I know.
And they never have an answer as to why transracialism is bad and evil and wrong, but not
Right.
transgender, right?
Well, there are some people who do think transracial is a thing.
I mean, I can see that kind of picking up steam, but especially as the conservative like wave gets stronger, and because I've been seeing not only a lot more misogyny, but a lot more like open racism online.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
I have been shocked at some of the shit because Twitter now has like your feed and then they have the For You feed. And I don't know what kind of For You my Twitter thinks I want to see, but I have seen some absolutely like the most heinous level racism I have ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Like speechless levels of
right. It makes all the edgy 2000s jokes like look like Martin Luther King's freaking speech, like this is real shit. And I think that I think that both sides are going to use all this stuff to topple women and to also put any minorities that they deem, anyone in their place. That's my prediction. Yeah. Because everyone's gotten too uppity for them. So,
bleh.
Yep.
Yeah, this might be just a wrong perception on my part because I am a lot older now than I was in the 2000s. I feel like in the 2000s, it felt more like if people would say inflammatory things, it was more to be shocking or just more to be rude. But these days, I feel like,
but not vitriolic.
I'll encounter people and they're like genuinely upset that I'm in this same space as them.
Right.
What?
And I'm like, I don't know what to do about this. You're just angry that I'm here because you think me being here has taken something from you.
Right.
What the
fuck? That's what I was talking about. Like 5 to 10 years ago, you could get canceled based on something edgy you might have written on a blog in the 2000s. Like you said, it was they just did it to be rude or like edgy,
Yeah.
It wasn't it wasn't the same. And now you're seeing like the actual really concerning behaviors and thoughts that I'm just seeing everywhere pop up. And it's about women. It's about people of color, everybody who does not fit, and you know, gay people too, like actual homosexual people, like not queer or whatever.
Yeah, it kind of boils down to this: that you being in a certain space or occupying a certain position is showing the like fall of America or the fall of civilization. And I'm like, not really though. Can you calm down?
So my mother was saying how Kamala Harris.
Oh no.
Okay. She's like, yeah, people are saying she slept her way to the top. And I'm like, what? And she's like, yeah, but I don't even care because all the male politicians also sleep their way to the top. So what is it? I'm like, Mom, you actually believe that she slept her way. Don't you realize that's the most old-fashioned sexist canard that there is? Like, that's literally the most boring, trite thing anyone ever says about a woman in a position of power. But no matter what I said, she was still like, look, I'm not saying it's bad. I mean, the men do it too. I'm like, Mom, what?
Oh my God.
Speaking of which, I think her debate with Trump is tonight.
Yeah, it's apparently right now.
Oh, yeah. I'll watch the highlight reel from that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if anyone wants to go watch the debate, please feel free. But I thought we would go about an hour and 15 anyway.
Yeah.
But Essential Gamer and Expired Milk, please stay on.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, well then, yeah, let's wrap up. Because also I have a treat for you guys.
Ooh.
Well, me and Lily.
You get a car. You get a car.
Oh my God, I'm getting a car. Oh, I'm so excited.
Okay. Yeah, so thank you to everybody who joined my little comeback stream from my holidays. So grateful to have you gals here. Thank you. And thanks to the chat for being awesome.
Yes, thanks, everybody. Also, good to have you back, Radical.
Oh, I'm glad to be back.
We missed you.
Oh, I missed y'all too. But okay, I think we'll wrap it up here. Probably now that I'm back from holidays, get back to doing a Tuesday evening stream. So probably see y'all next week. Okay, bye.
Bye, everybody.
Make good choices.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.